Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I did end up picking up a few new releases this week and ended up getting some Christmas gifts a little early and picked up a few more new releases from that. So I figured we would do a flip through today. I've got excuse me, I just got up from a nap. Okay, do it again. Alright, 3 non-color by number and then 3 color by number. I guess we'll start here and work our way through. So, first up is this one, Pop Manga Beauty and Beasties coloring book by Camilla de. I don't know why I thought this was a compilation book from the other books. I don't know where I got that idea, but from what I've seen, I believe this is net new art, so I was able to add it to my list. I was super excited about that. Have I colored in any of my Camilla de books yet? No, but I love the art and I know I'm going to. I just have to work up the nerve to do it. Beautiful book though. I've seen people do some really awesome things with inks in here. I do have some Distress Oxide inks that I haven't used very much that I would like to get in the habit of using. Love that one with the bear costume. That is adorable. Of course, this double page spread I love. The art does go into the crease a little, which is annoying, but I will make the best of it. Oh, I love the little raccoon. I don't know why, I just felt like I needed to check my audio all of a sudden. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yes, I have done videos and flip-throughs before where my audio wasn't working at all, which I think for some people would probably be a preference. Now, there's a ton of flip-throughs of these out there, but since I've got this group, that is, I don't know how I feel about that. Cute, yet also disturbing. Whoops. These are really cute, these double page spreads. All these cats with the wings. Oh, adorable. Love that one. I'd seen that. I've tried not to watch full flip throughs of these, but I'd seen that picture on somebody's flip through before, and that one was real cute. Ugh. I don't know about that spider one. Don't know about that. Not that I'm ever going to complete one of these. Love to, if I had the time and energy to do it, but if I ever were, That would probably be the last one I'd do in this book. Just, ugh. It's a nicely done picture. I just can't do, just, ugh. The whole time I would just cold chills. It'd just be the most difficult picture I could do. Another big new release to hit this week is Fairy Wonderland Mythographic by Fabiana Attanasio. Now, I did say I wasn't going to pre-order any more of these. However, I love fairies and I love Fabiana Attanasio, so I had a pretty good feeling this one would be okay. I'm not going to typically do that moving forward. However, if it's one of her books and depending on what the content is, then I might make an exception. Again, have I colored in any of my Mythographic books? No. Here, let's do this. And turn down the lighting just a little. There we go. Do love the art in these, and I will get to it one of these days. Next year, I'm hoping to do like a 2024 kind of overall plans video later this month, and I'm going to talk about some challenges I want to set for myself, which does involve coloring in a lot of my uncolored books, especially subsections of books, like definitely coloring some mythographic pages, some more Coco Wyo, some more like Camilla D'Erico, some of the books that I think I avoid because I'm intimidated by them. Not the Coco Wyo. I don't know why I do that, because I kind of broke that with the 30 days to Halloween, and I just haven't had time to color in those ever since. So I guess those don't really count. But I kind of like the snail gal here. We've had like really bad slugs on our porch all year, and so I'm kind of like, ick. But this is also kind of cute. I don't know. I like the little slug fairy there. I remember seeing that one in somewhere, screenshot somebody else's flip through. I like that one. Ooh, love the little possum one. Well, he's got a little horn and everything, like a unipossum. A unipossum. That sounds like some weird corporation. Oh, I like that one. And it's not super complicated too. That might be a good one to break my intimidation. Ooh, very cool. It's weird. The light looks kind of... Actually, that might just be my computer's blue light reducer in the evenings. Y'all are probably seeing it as intended, and I am seeing it in a slightly reddish color because it is getting dark here. Like that one with the stars in his eyes. I have been quiet this week. Well, not really. Instagram, I actually was ahead on my advent calendar coloring, and I forgot. a good lesson in how this week has went is I was ahead in my coloring, and then we hit Monday and Tuesday, and I'm like, well, I'll just pick back up. I gotten through day 6. Like that he's painting. That is super cool. I was like, oh, I'll skip a couple days, but then I'll pick up with day 7 on Wednesday or Thursday, and no, that hasn't happened. I forgot to post day 6 yesterday, even though it's done. That is adorable. That was a weird sound. Forgot to post day 6 yesterday, and I have not done day 7, so I'm probably going to officially be behind. Just been my first week back at work. It's just been pretty exhausting. These are really cute though. I love this book. I'm glad I picked this up, very much so. So, there's that one. More new releases. Racine put out a Christmas book this year, a very Scandi Christmas, which I ended up picking up. I actually said I wasn't going to pick up any more Christmas books than I did. So far, I've probably colored more. This is Amazon printed. I have probably, she does have an Etsy shop, by the way, if you want individual pages. I love her art. She actually has a cake, different types of cakes around the world book that I'm probably just going to put on my list. I'm really trying to tell myself it's okay to do simple coloring and not everything has to be super complex. And there doesn't have to be outlining or shading or blending. And yet I'm doing more of those things as I tell myself that. But this book has some simplicity to it, and so I was hoping this would further encourage me. I've also been busy swatching. You're actually going to get another supply haul video from me this month because I got some Christmas presents in. I also got Christmas presents I bought for me coming in. This one's going to be marker heavy. Oh, I love this one with the squirrels. This one's probably going to be marker heavy as the last one was colored pencil heavy with some more watercolors thrown in. I will probably publish that next Friday. I might try to publish the 2024 plans the week I am traveling, so I'm going to maybe try to pre-record that. If I don't get it by then, I'll have to get it after Christmas. But usually during the work week, I either have to find time for videos and swatching, or I find time for coloring. I can't usually seem to do both, which, missed the page. So that's another reason I haven't been coloring much this week. Oh, love that one too with the fox. Very cute pictures in this. I really shouldn't have committed to an advent coloring. I should have done like a Christmas picture a day or something and then picked different books. That's what I should have done. So I don't know. Maybe I make a decision to do that and not do the full Jade Summer Advent Calendar. I don't know. We're going to see. But Jade Summer did do, speaking of Jade Summer, good timing, had a new release this week, and it is a color by number book, color by number animals, which I thought would be interesting. And of course, I love the cover of this. Here are the colors back here. Interesting color scheme because there are so many. Usually, your color by numbers are roughly 20 to 25 colors. So this one has the expanded color scheme, I guess similar to their other books. But the pictures just look so cool. They've even got one here on the front page. This one's got where you can do your color chart, blending practice. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so there's no palette listing. There's no like showing you the colors back here. It's only on the back cover, and it doesn't give you color names. So you gotta kind of just guess. I don't particularly like that. I wish they had at least had one page that had the palette listed and then the color names. I know what they're trying to do here, like let you choose whether you do light or dark or this or that, but I mean you can choose that anyway. So I think they should have had at least one page like that, or had them listed on the backs of the other pages, just so you don't have to keep doing this. Now instead what I'll have to do is fill this out, cut it out, and then probably keep it with this book just so I have it to reference. So, yeah, a little annoying. I don't particularly like to do that myself. I just like to have the colors ready for easy reference. So, but the pictures are gorgeous. Illustrations by Alexis Joyce. I love the stained glass look at the pictures. It was the pictures and the stained glass look of them that really drew me to this. So I definitely don't regret buying this book because I love the pictures. It's the usefulness of a color by number book and how other color by number books are done. I don't feel like this one's as easy to use. The numbers are a good size though. They are a light gray. If you don't like books where you can see the numbers very well, you're probably not going to like this one. Might be worth it to encourage them to publish a non-color by number version. I think that would have been cool too. Or done maybe kind of like Alexander Francis does and offer 20 something pictures with the numbers and then the versions without. But I think this is a full 50 pictures, so that is adorable. These are beautiful. I really love this style of picture. I do like the numbers are easily visual. I've always been a fan of that, mostly because I have vision. I don't have the best vision in the world, and low lighting settings, I can't always have this bright light like I do here if I'm coloring like in the living room. So it's handy to have the numbers where I can actually see them. That's why I think it's, when possible, good for companies to offer a color by number and a non-color by number, because then for people that don't like to see the numbers, they don't have to. instead of making the numbers super hard to read, then I feel like you're not really pleasing, you're only pleasing a very small set of people when you do that, because the ones that don't like seeing the numbers will still probably think they can see them too much, and the ones that like see or want to be able to see the numbers are not going to be able to see the numbers. I think I'm going to have to stop buying George Tufex's books if he keeps going the direction he's going, because that winter, I'm actually thinking of regifting that Wintertime Scenes book, because I've backed off of my George Tufex's coloring, and I think part of it is the newer books are harder to read the numbers. Given the amount of detail in his books, like, it's understandable his numbers are going to be smaller, but like now they're lightening them up so much that I really just have a hard time seeing them. So, like I said, if that's the direction they continue to go, I think at least in the future I'm going to wait to see flip throughs before I decide, instead of just his being an automatic buy for me. These are so cute though. I really love these pictures. They're not extremely detailed. I feel like they're just detailed enough. I am very curious to see how the colors will play out. I do think sticking to a 25 color palette makes color by number more useful to more people, just because if you're coloring particularly with markers, a lot of your marker sets may not have the level of detail of like a 50 color scheme, but most of the time, like if you have a small marker set you like to use, I like these. They did these in the stress relief book, like these little mini pictures, and I dug that too. I think those are really cool. Really neato, y'all. But, like, if I get a little set of 40 or 50 markers, depending on the marker set, this is a sample page from Stress Relief. And then leave a review, which I am. I like to do a page when I leave a review, so I can show a finished version of the book too. A finished version of one of the pages. I am encouraged though when I look at these finished pictures back here of how these colors look. These look really nice. So I know there's been some in their past color by numbers, like the color placement. So I think this one is going to be a winner in that regard. So I did pick up the Christmas ceramic tiles. This is the only non-new release in the set. I didn't have this originally just because I normally don't color much Christmas, but really at this point, she could put pictures of rocks in here, and if they're colorful rocks, I'd probably color them because they're pretty. I love the ceramic tiles design. I'm still working in the autumn one, but I think I'm going to flip over to this one probably tonight. This is just, it's a great, her books, these ceramic tile books are my favorite pages to do when we're watching, right now we're working our way back through Stargate SG-1, but when we watch some shows later on in the evening, I can get one of these done if I just, chill and kind of take my time in a couple episodes. They're very straightforward, but I get that nice punch of a variety of color. I don't have to choose the colors. I'm pretty familiar with her palette at this point. So between a couple sets of 40 sets of markers, I usually can find all the colors I need. My problem now is I'm starting to burn up those original 40 sets of markers I bought a few months back. But I have plenty of markers now, so no worries there. You ever get like a new supply and there's that period where you want to use them, but they're also nice and new and fresh and pretty, and you're like, I just heard a weird noise. That might have been my phone buzzing. But you almost don't want to like break the seal on them either. It's kind of where I'm at. I also want to try to use up as many of my old markers as I can. I do need to make more of an effort to just sit and put some color on a page, during the day and just take some time to relax a bit, because I've just been running on anxiety and fumes, I think, this week, because it's just been a tough week, and I don't want to get back in that mode. So I've got to figure out how to manage my anxiety better. Boy, that Merry Christmas looks almost spooky, the way that, like, that's drawn in blood or something. It's a dark green, but I'd almost be interested in doing that in red. So definitely going to get as many of these done as I can. I mean, will I color in it outside of Christmas? I don't know. Probably, unless I have all the other ones done, probably not. But I'll definitely switch over to that one. So, final new release, Mosaic Art Christmas Mandalas Color by Number by Sachin Sachdeva. He also had a stained glass one that he released this week. Tammy told me about, and I was like, shoot, had I realized that, I may have done that one instead, but that's okay. I have his stained glass Christmas from last year that I'm working on, so, but this is his standard palette now with the addition of like the mustard and the sky blue and stuff. I do like the smaller books like this though with the mosaic art, so I thought these would be fun. Has he done a short book like this? I know he's, done the big mosaic art books, but I don't know if he's ever done a short book like this. This is more like Belva family style. I'm just going to show y'all a few of these because there is no preview of these. So they are squares, they are numbered, which you can't really see, and these are mandala patterns, and this shows you the colors to be used. So that's why I saved it for last. I'm just going to be showing you a bunch of squares. You can see a little bit of a pattern on some of these, but I have his other mosaic Christmas book he put out last year that I need to do a picture in as well. So I like this style a little better because these tend to not take as long as like the bigger, I don't know what they're called, 4x4s or whatever. So I thought I'd pick this up. So there you go. Yeah, if I can do a video under 30 minutes with 6 books, I'm tired and I am not talking as much as I normally do. But no, it's been okay. It's been okay. There's just a lot going on, and it's like nothing super terrible, but like a lot of little things just going wrong. And yeah, Big Arrow will tell you. I don't know if you can hear him howling, but a lot of little things going wrong. I might, if I do a color and chat on Saturday, I might talk about it then. But that might be what I do Saturday. Next week, I'll do a supply haul on Friday, maybe, or Saturday. May just do one video next week. We'll see. And then I don't know what I'm doing after that. Mostly probably planning for next year. I'm trying to not overwhelm myself at the very end of this year to give myself some more time to rest through the holidays. I've got a few days I can take off and stuff like that. So I didn't use my vacation time during my leave. So, um, yeah, and that's gonna, and plus everybody's got a lot going on this month anyway. So, um, oh, and I'll have a um, book collection edition video at the end of the month too. I think there's only one other book that I'm really planning on getting this month, which is good lord, which is the Small Victories by Joanna Basford. I don't know if that's going to be a Christmas present. Well, it's going to be a Christmas present one way or another, either via gift card or via a gift from family. Um, Really, I don't plan on picking up any more books this month. I really don't. But um, yeah. Um, so I'll need to do that too. I'll fit it in there somewhere, and I don't know, maybe do another color and chat when I get back, um, prior to Christmas or right after that. So I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I'm, like I said, if I'm quiet, it's just I'm trying to learn how to manage all this again. And I've just been, like I said, just tired. There's a lot of little things happening, a lot of shuffling around. I've got some travel coming up probably over the next 2 months, for work, and work's going well. It's just, yeah, just trying to learn how to manage this all without, stress buying, um, and trying to sleep when I can. But I hope everybody's doing well, and I will be back, like I said, Saturday, more than likely with a color and chat video on a picture I'm working on, um, a digital picture at that. And I guess I'll talk to y'all then. Thanks, guys, and bye for now.